Going Places Grand Design with Lily Swan. Well, I thought I'd just take a couple of minutes to introduce myself to you. That's me to the left, and you'll see my lovely little granddaughter there with me. I spent most of my life teaching and writing. I taught Bible studies with a Christian perspective for many, many years. I was involved with the kindergartens for as long as my children or grandchildren were at kindergarten. I was there. I taught a semi-mentally handicapped young teenage boy and thoroughly enjoyed building his self-esteem. That was wonderful. And then I went on to teaching at university, where I used to teach adults who wanted a second chance at learning. And I really enjoyed what I did, and because I enjoyed it so much, I was really good at it. I was quite good at it. And because of my skills and talents and all the rest of it, I was invited to a number of educational places around my country and invited to a number of Indigenous places where I was asked to be a motivational speaker, be a guest speaker, and come and increase people's knowledge banks. And I really, really loved doing that. It's a wonderful journey that was for a good 10 or so years. I was administration manager of my department, which was the biggest department on campus, and I became known to be able to clean up administrational messes. And so I was very good at setting out systems and making sure they ran properly and, just have them humming along. So I ended up with a bit of a reputation in that one as well. And so that led me to work outside of work, in my spare time, whatever that is, and building administration systems for people and making sure that they ticked over nicely and that they were running smoothly for them. I love to learn, absolutely love to learn. Research is just to ask a question. The key is to ask the right person the right question. So I've researched all my life. I absolutely love personal development. So I've done a lot of researching, and I got highly involved in the Indigenous studies of the Indigenous culture here in New Zealand, and I ended up writing a lot. I wrote screeds and screeds of stuff. I haven't published anything as yet, but I have untold written material. Copy editing is something I really enjoy doing. It's something I find relaxing, and that is to read someone's piece of work and to make sure that it makes sense and to make sure that the punctuation is all correct for them. And I did that for I've done that for a lot of friends, and just sort of do that on the side because I enjoy it. So I'd have, some of my friends were professors and stuff, and they'd ring me up and ask me can you just check over my work before I submit this? And I used to really enjoy doing that for them. But most importantly, I'm a mum and I'm a grandmum, and that's where I really do love to be. I left the corporate world to become my own boss. My daughter, who I'm very close with, she became pregnant, and I wanted to be home with her and my brand new granddaughter. I also wanted to enjoy my children as they moved into maturity. They were at the stage where they were ready to leave school and enter the working world, and I wanted to be present with my university and speaking around the country and stuff. I was often, gone for gone. I worked a lot, 100 hours a week was pretty much the norm for 10 years. So when my children were at that stage, I just, they're far more important, and I wanted to be with them. Because I'd, worked all these many hours, I also wanted to work a lot less hours so I could enjoy my children and to have some time of my own, to have some free time. I'd got into the stage where I actually didn't know how to relax, and that was something that I had to relearn how to do. I definitely wanted to set my own pay packet as flat out as I was, and I mean, don't get me wrong, I loved what I did or I wouldn't have been doing it, but I actually wasn't paid very well. We were on a very low wage. There were other benefits, but financially we were not paid well, and I wanted to be paid more. I had more members in my family, and I love to shout, so I wanted more money to have fun with my children and my granddaughter. I was very, very good at my job. As I've said, I was highly qualified and very involved and very proficient in all the rest of it. And because of that, I became a target for office gossip and was backstabbed a lot we had some member join our team, and our team used to hum, but then this lady joined our team and she couldn't keep up, so she did the second worst thing and started backstabbing everybody. Unfortunately, she was the boss's cousin, so guess who lost out? So I wanted to become more than I was. Where I was at was great for the time being, but I actually wanted more than that. I wanted to follow my dreams. So I left all that world to become my own boss. I looked for opportunities to earn money online, and I started to research, how do you do this? You know, how do you earn money online? And so I joined a company that I really liked the look of, and I was with them for a year, and I liked the people. I liked it. I liked it. Unfortunately for me, 1 year to the day, they broke their rules. They have a system where you work diligently for 365 days and then they reward you. And in this particular time, they broke their own rules. And I contacted them about it, and they admitted that they had done so, but they refused to fix it. So I left that company. Honesty means a lot to me, and I'm a person of integrity. And I just thought, I've shelled out thousands to you. I'm not going to shell out any more if you can't even follow your own rules. Gosh. I joined another company, and it was a lot of fun. Lots and lots of fun. The leader was an incredibly vivacious man, and however, sadly, a few months down the track, that fell apart, that company, which is a real shame. I tried another system, but that just turned out to be a scam, and so I ended up following this leader who turned out to be just a terrible guy, and he led me into a $3,000 scam. And yes, I got my money back thanks to PayPal, but he kept the $50,000+ that he scammed off all of us. So, I was in a bit of a bind, really. I'd been trying diligently for 2 years and seemingly getting nowhere. And, I wasn't giving up, but, I'd had a guts full. But I believed in me. I believed in my cause. I believed in what I was doing. And that, of course, was I was looking for more for me and my children. And I believed in me. I believe in my value system and my ability to, when I start something, I finish it. And I knew I could do this if I could just find the right person. The right person to get me through to the other side. Open those right doors for me. So what I did was I took the advice of some of my very, very clever coaches. I had a few millionaire and multi-millionaire coaches, and I took their advice and I invested in my own training. And I invested tens of thousands of dollars. I actively sought out people with answers. Now, I did go through those rough stages, but during those times, I also found people who had really, really good answers, and I joined their programs. I took great notes, and I learned, and I grew. And after 2 years and a lot of long hours and a lot of effort, I finally found the piece to my puzzle. See, one of my coaches said to me, almost every sales pitch you see online is a PowerPoint. And I just stopped dead in my tracks. I read that statement again and again and again. Almost every sales pitch you see online is a PowerPoint. And I knew I'd found my answer. I knew I'd reached my defining moment. Why? Because I knew how to make PowerPoints. I knew how to make PowerPoints. And suddenly everything became clear to me. Like you see on a movie where the screen rolls back through all the motions the person has played out, and they find that they've got all the pieces suddenly sitting before them? That was what it was like for me. It was time. And it was my time. I went back through all my notes. My notes from 6 to 7 figure earners. Now, what I mean by that is people earning from $100,000 a year to $10 million a year. And yes, $10 million a year. I was learning from some millionaires and multi-millionaires. You see names there, Dr. Joe Vitale, Anik Singhal, Mark Hoverson. I was learning from some incredibly amazing people. And I pulled together the common threads, all the things that these people were saying that were exactly the same. You need to do this, 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 and this. Organize this, this, and this. Have this, this, this ready. You'll need this, this, this. I pulled all together, all the common threads. And then I pulled together all the uncommon threads. Some of us are good at one thing and not so good at the other. But I had like 10 plus mentors over my, couple of years of doing this. So I pulled out the little gems that each of them taught. And in my state of enlightenment, where everything was making sense, I put my teacher's hat back on. And I put together a course that teaches what I had learned under the banner of Going Places, Grand Design. I put together a program where I could teach people just like me. People who want more from life. People who want financial freedom. People who want wealth. And I don't just mean riches there. I'm not just talking about money. I'm talking wealth. People who want time. People who want time with their family. People who want to go on vacation. People who want to eat better. People who no longer want to worry about paying bills. People who no longer want to worry about healthcare and can they afford this. People who no longer want to worry about vehicle issues and what do I do if my car breaks down. People who want more of what they had hoped for. People with goals, dreams, desires, hopes, causes. And I worked out a sustainable system for us. I worked out a system my mentor bigwigs were using. And I was surprised at how simple it was. That once the confusion of, how do I do this? Once that had cleared, how very simple it actually was. And I created Going Places Grand Design. Now, the things we look at in this program is we look at taking an idea and creating a product and or a service out of that. Taking ideas and creating products and or services and making a product line out of it. Getting yourself a domain name so that you can put it out there on Facebook and direct people to where your opportunity is. Building quality capture pages, getting yourself an autoresponder and using it to automate all your emails. What to say in your emails and when to say it. Offering a free gift to open up doors. Creating video sales letters and using your YouTube channel to broadcast them. Offering a tripwire, a product before the main product. Hosting webinars and presenting your ideas on webinars. Perhaps the need for a survey form to go out amongst your subscribers, or maybe you need an application form. Using Skype to close the deal. Having a merchant account so you can receive monies online, and then of course delivering your product. Now yes, there are other ways including affiliate links, but hey, that's for another program. I've got that somewhere else. Now, are these the only way to make money online? Well, no, absolutely not. But they are some of the consistent things my 6 to 8 figure earning coaches are using. So I put together a program that teaches what these things are and how and when to use them. If you want to learn more about turning an idea into a product line, if you want to learn more about how to create an opt-in page, a capture page, a landing page, a sales page. If you want to learn more about what an autoresponder is and where to get one and how to use it. If you want to learn more about what to email people and when. If you want to learn more about how to receive money online. If you want to learn more about how to create PowerPoints and use them online as video sales letters and webinars. If you want to learn more about how to get traffic, that is customers, and much, much more. If you want to learn more about how to make money online, with everything laid out for you, step by step, remembering I had my experienced skilled teacher's hat on when I created this program, you'll want to attend your free Going Places Grand Design webinar. Going Places Grand Design. It's here for you. Friend me on Facebook, lily.swan.505 and let me know you'll be attending your Going Places Grand Design webinar. I look forward to seeing you there.